And the Celtics shooting about 56% in this one. Outside, Brown. From the arc. Again, the miss by Boston.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
To the inside. The kick out to Young. Nails it from 3. Young's got 11 points.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Here's Tatum. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Puts up a deep 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. Here's the chosen one. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Pass to Young, and here's Niang. Okongwu inside. He has 6. Here's Rizachet. The 3 is up. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 40 now. Counted from distance.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Atlanta misses again.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Fires for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Young. 11 points in the game.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's the chosen one. Another one falls for Boston.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Young. Will it go? Some solid defense from Holiday.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Pass to Young. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3. Young's got 14.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
4-3. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Okongwu. Horford covering. Pass to Young. The 3. Young missing again. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Tatum gets the bucket.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Well, the Hawks shooting a low 29% since halftime. Here's Rizachet. Still no points. Back to Young. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Shoots. Brown with some nice D.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
The chosen one. And the 3 off target. The Hawks shooting only 23% so far. Here's Daniels. No good. Brown with some nice D.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And it's the chosen one missing. To the middle. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Al Horford. Atlanta shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for... Making some changes here. Niang comes in for Nance. And it's Young in for LeVert. Boston making a switch here. And so it's Boston with it. Craig with a screen. From downtown. Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Reza Shea. And it's a connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
Yeah, making waves and passing the splash brother, Klay Thompson. 15 threes and counting.
What a game from MP. He's got the mic in his hand and is ready to share his thoughts. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting the record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Clearly grateful MP. Sounds like he can't believe it himself.
It's an astonishing accomplishment. In a league full of skilled shooters, he's now up there with the best.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Here's the chosen one. Off target at the rim.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Daniels misses. And the Celtics shooting 55% for the game so far. Here's the chosen one. From down in the low post, it goes. The chosen one's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to White. Here's Pritchard. Here's the chosen one. Off the mark there with a three. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Pulls it from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper for two. Young's got 20 points.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Craig on the wing. White, the pass to Pritchard. Here's the chosen one. The rebound by Atlanta. Niang's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Young. It's hauled in by White. And Boston has possession. Outside Craig. Pass to the chosen one. And got it! Another basket!
A 60-piece, oh my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Young misses.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's the chosen one. Back to White. Craig passes to the chosen one. The three is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well. But just really impressive.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the chosen one.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastated.
Count it.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Daniels. The kick out to Young. Connects from downtown.
They're playing heads up right now, Trae Young. I'm amazed at how creative at times he can be.
Here's the chosen one. Let's go with a three. Oh, connects again. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.